Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Yuzril. Welcome once again to Star Trek Online. We have a new season, Unraveled. Season 21, 22, I've lost count, I have to admit. And with it, we have a new episode, as well as a new task force operation and a couple of new patrols. I'll admit from a glance at the summary, the TFO and the patrols look like reruns from the end of the Terran Empire arc. We'll see. But the main attraction, of course, is the new episode, Wish Upon a Star. Needless to say, tonight's episode is going to have spoilers in it. If you have not played this and you want to play it cold, well, now would be a good moment to switch off. Just saying. Okay, that's that dealt with. Let's get straight into it. So, usual routine, pop the journal and hail Admiral Quinn, if you're Federation.
The Lucari have been working on a project in the Nakul system. The initial efforts have been quite promising. They're about to move to the next phase. If successful, the damage to the star and that system will be repaired. Admiral Kuumarke has requested our assistance, and I'd like you to provide it. She's sent specifications for a device called the Stellar Rejuvenator. Have your engineer install it on your ship before you disembark. You'll be using it as part of the Lucari efforts there. Report to Admiral Kuumarke in the Nakul system when you're ready. Quinn, out.
Okay, so first off, Kuumarke's had a promotion. I'm pretty sure she was a captain when we last saw her. And of course, the Nakul star going out, hello Legolas, was the kickoff for so much in the way of temporal shenanigans. The entire temporal arc is basically one of the Nakul trying to give things a bit of a nudge so their star never burns out, but paradox, timelines, dimensional hopping, and the paperwork. Oh god, the DTI's paperwork. Ugh. Well, let's see if we can do this properly. Let's get out to the Nakul system, go talk to Kuumarke, and let's see how much trouble she can get us into this time. I mean, I'm sure her intentions are good. How bad could it be? Alright, straight out to the Nakul system. I'm gonna transwarp mostly because I'm lazy. And it's quicker. And it's just a loading screen. Yay! And every time there's a Nakul trying to keep screw thing out. Yeah, it's usually the same Nakul as memory serves. Alright, welcome to the Nakul system. If you do decide to take the long way around, we're off into the Zenketh sector, and just the northwestern side of it. The Zenkethi, they're a fun lot, aren't they? Warp-capable isolationist human species, Star was heavily damaged by the Tholians in 2410, etc. And then there was time travel shenanigans. Please don't let there be time travel involved. I'm not nearly drunk enough for time travel. Let's get to it. I'm convinced that's the reason they ban it. If you're drunk enough to understand time travel, you're drunk enough that you shouldn't be allowed to do it. And if you're sober enough to be allowed to time travel, then you're so sober that you don't understand what you're doing, and therefore shouldn't be allowed to do it. We'll see how it goes. No time travel yet. Oh, goody. What could possibly go wrong? Hello, Dale. Oh, cutscene.
Captain's log, 5th reckoning, Chronicle 36. We are about to commence work on a most important operation. An attempt to revitalize the Nakul Star. One of the finest vessels in the Alliance is joining our efforts today. May the wisdom of Lukar guide us to success.
I don't know who else they're expecting, because as far as I'm aware, it's just me turning up.
Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being a part of this.
Right, congratulations are indeed in order, Admiral. Do I have to start calling you ma'am now?
Thank you. It's an honor I fully intend to live up to. More about that later. We've got a job to do. Before we begin, I should warn you. The Nakul are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that might arise.
Fair enough. I mean, their star's about to go out and we're about to try to kick it to life again. probably using protomatter. I mean, what? Actually, the answer to that one is star system shattering kaboom, isn't it? Yeah, I can understand why they're twitchy, given that they're all on the planet and there appears to be no method for evacuating the planet if this goes wrong.
Indeed. But we have earned their trust over the months of research here.
Oh, good.
And I intend to honor that today.
Excellent. And you've just got me along for pew-pew if it goes wrong. Fair enough.
Heading to the primary coordinates now.
Okay, and while you're
All
doing
hands,
that...
prepare to deploy the stellar rejuvenators. It's time to heal a star.
What could possibly go wrong? And in light of the fact that this is 4K and S-tier was really not built for 4K, where is the UI scale? There we go. Let's nudge this up a bit. That should make things a bit more readable for everybody. Okay. Shiny reborn star or new neutron star? Yeah, one or the other. Alright, all stop. Report in.
Again, one hopes your efforts here today will have a better outcome than your previous attempt to repair our star.
Someone's holding a grudge.
If I may interrupt, Representative, we are indeed ready to begin the process. With your blessing, of course.
Of course.
Very well. Our fleet is standing by to assist you if necessary.
Thank you.
The time has come. Admiral Kuumarke, I hereby authorize you and your associates to proceed. May your efforts lead to a new dawn for the Nakul people.
Either that or a genocidal kaboom. 50-50. Alright, all stop. Activate the stellar rejuvenator. If anyone hears a choir singing the Agnus Dei, run.
Getting some strange readings. Try adjusting your cohesion beam frequency.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Waveform is matched. Oh, what's the Trellin saying?
We're reading several disruptions in the cohesion beam, originating 100,000 kilometers from the star's surface.
Something between us and them?
Stellar activity in the area may be causing the fluctuations. Adjust your course to the following coordinates. Let's see if the situation improves there.
Okay, away we
Tighten
go.
Formation. Our beams may reinforce one another.
Or we'll overlap the streams
Move to the
and
following
cause a boom. Alright. And stand by to drop from impulse. Cut.
You've reached the new coordinates. Deploy from there.
Thank
Once
you.
you've redeployed, you'll need to adjust the frequency again.
Okay. Commence shiny purple thing. Adjust shiny purple thing. Shiny purple thing is good. Oh dear.
Initiate stellar modulation sequence on my mark. Mark. Modulation initiated. Energy levels are increasing. Reading erratic spikes at the stellar core. Abort! All ships abort now!
Uh-oh. Okay. What did we do?
That was far too close for comfort.
So, aside from that, we've almost accidentally genocided the Nakul again. What happened?
I detected a feedback loop forming. If we hadn't shut down when we did, a stellar flare would have backfired along the cohesion beam. The damage
Yes,
to
right.
us
It
and
is
the
spacey
Nakul
ships,
would
yes.
have been catastrophic.
Yes, and speaking of which, Representative Katek is hailing. Brace for impact.
Are you mad? Do you think we will sit by idly while your incompetence puts our star at risk once more? Explain yourself, immediately!
Admiral, you're the one with the instruction manual here.
I suggest you do so quickly and with positive results. Rest assured, if you do not save our star, then you can be certain that our fleet will avenge it.
Yes. You tried that once already, remember? Oh wait, no you don't. We erased that timeline.
I've taken a look at our data from the incident, and I believe I've found something.
Aha!
I I've discovered where the cohesion beam started to suffer interference. The coordinates are 0.4 AU from the star.
We should be able to scan that. Okay, let's go take a look. Full impulse to halfway to the star, give or take. I wonder who we're going to find interfering
Right.
there.
I believe it's time to get to the bottom of this. The administrator loses his patience.
Yes, does anyone else hear the Beastie Boys?
Some of the asteroids nearby are emitting an unusual level of energy. However, their composition is making long-range scans ineffective.
No, thank you. Yes. Excellent. This is Avenger
Asteroid is
class.
emitting highly energized particles, like the tail of a comet.
Are you sure it
It's
isn't
marked as
a
an
comet?
asteroid in the stellar registry. No mention of reactive properties.
So, same asteroid, different behavior. Sounds like we're on the right track.
Basically, it's what happens when you cross the Voyager, the Odyssey, and frankly, the attitude of the Defiant. Okay, we have one somewhat tweaked out comet asteroid thingy. Match velocities and scan.
The asteroid is emitting energy in a pattern similar to that of the star earlier. Whatever caused that issue may be in effect here as well. We are still unable to conduct a deep scan of the asteroid, however. If we can devise a way to do so, I believe we will find more answers.
Okay, first off, can you speak up a little, please, Admiral? And second off,
There
recommendations?
is a human expression. You cannot prepare an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Or in this case, asteroids. If we fracture one of them with our weapons, we will expose the core and obtain the deep scan results we seek.
Someone's been playing Elite. Alright, asteroid mining go, although perhaps just do a couple of really close orbits and drop a probe or two on the surface first? No? No? Okay, fine. Alright, in the name of science then, fire everything. And fracture complete.
I believe we've cracked the egg just a bit too hard. There's not much left to study, I'm afraid.
Whoops. Angry ship that gets lost. Oh, I'm in charge of it. Why are you even asking that question, Ferret?
Fortunately, there are more targets available. We should try again, although with considerably lower weapon settings.
Indeed, no void
The
opals for
Nakul have tagged the
me.
next asteroid for future mining operations.
Well, we're going to speed things up for
Under the
them.
circumstances, I believe they'll agree that its loss will be acceptable.
Turbo
I
mining,
certainly
Admiral.
hope so, ma'am. I'd prefer not to incur their wrath today.
Alright, roll down to range. Weapons are locked. Overcharge! Go! Yes, I know they said turn the weapons down. I wasn't listening, were you?
Alright, let's scan the debris for reactive particles.
I just love scanning for reactive particles. Once we're clear out of red alert, of course. Retract the armor. Scan, scan, scan for reactive particles.
That did the trick. Scanning our little cracked egg now. The core is decaying into ionized gases.
So no void opals here
Similar to
either.
what is happening to the interior of the Nakul star.
Okay, next shot.
I'd like to crack another egg and conduct a scan of it before moving on to making the omelet, so to speak. If my hypothesis is correct, the radiation signature present will match, bringing us another step closer to understanding this phenomenon.
Alright, let's go crack another egg.
Remember, we do not want to pulverize our next target.
The
Admiral,
Nakul
you
have
wound
detected
me.
our weapons fire, Admiral. They are understandably curious.
Update them on our activities here, Captain. We've nothing to hide.
Cue another brace for impact conversation. It's like they have no momentum. Well, they do have momentum, Ferret. The reason is that I'm basically using engine braking. And also because the game is cheating slightly. The asteroid isn't actually moving. Neither am I. But hey, space is big. Who can tell the difference? Right, I'm just going to tweak the voice options a little. Audio, voice volume 100%. Okay, fine. In that case, we'll nudge that down, that down, that down, that down, and then boost that up. And that will hopefully improve Kuumarke's voice a little. Alright, pew pew. Just let the auto fire do its thing. Remember, we don't want to crack the egg.
Successfully fractured. Begin your scans now.
Whee! The fact that it makes little movements very quickly. Actually, this ship isn't that big. It's. I don't know if you've ever been to London and seen HMS Belfast. It's only about the size of that. Also, physics is kind of secondary to plot. Hooray! It's not a fake.
Now, let's compare radiation signatures.
At least we presume it's not a fake. Oh. Right, match wavelength, match amplitude, rinse and repeat. There we go. Keep tracking the waveforms. I just love matching waveforms. Science, 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 science. And we have the 100 points. Right, what do we got?
As I suspected, all of the asteroids we've studied have matching radiation signatures.
Seems a bit too much of a coincidence.
Not quite yet. There are some reactive gas clouds nearby. If their radiation pattern matches those present in the asteroid cores, we can triangulate the origin point and locate the source.
Okay,
Admiral,
to the gaseous
the Nicole representative
anomalies.
is concerned about the destruction of valuable asteroids.
We sped up his
Inform
mining.
him that the Alliance will compensate the Nakul for their loss, please.
As you wish, Admiral. Anfame out.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the one writing that check. Besides, we didn't destroy anything. If anything, we helped their mining operations by cracking the rocks for them. Now they're in itty-bitty, bite-sized chunks. Surely the miners will be grateful for the assistance. Alright, scan the gas cloud. And compare. Match the wave. There we go. And send that
Analysis
back.
complete. The wave patterns are a match.
Cool. So do we know what's causing this, or are we...
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you and Captain Anfame. Head there now. Once you've arrived, we can triangulate the location of the anomaly's source.
Okay, let's go. Right, triangulate wave origin. Where are we going anyway? Ah, green coordinates. Full impulse. So if I don't engine brake, you can see there I overshot rather badly. Whereas if I engine brake, you come to a zero stop in extremely short order. No, it's surprisingly small.
Compiling sensor data now. Aha! There you are. The multiphasic pulse waves are originating from high orbit around the planet closest to the Nakul star.
Any read on what's causing it?
Nothing conclusive at this time, I'm afraid. However, if I were to speculate, it's almost like something is tapping against the fabric of space-time.
Okay, well, eddies in the space-time continuum. Needless to say, we're going to have to go find Edward and get him to stop. Let's go take a close look and maybe update the Nakul. No? No? Okay, fair enough. 196 metres long. How long's Belfast? So I'm pretty sure she's about 150 metres.
We're approaching the coordinates now.
Ah,
I trust you've
Tholians.
spotted our uninvited guests.
Yep, and how did we not see them earlier?
One thing is certain. We have a limited amount of time to determine what they are doing here before the Nakul detect them.
Ah,
Considering their turbulent history, I doubt the Tholians will receive a cordial greeting from Representative Kartek or his forces.
so pretty much the same then. Okay, so the Nakul... Yeah, the Nakul are not going to like having Tholians in their backyard without permission. That's pretty much a given, isn't it?
This is peculiar. The Tholians are known for their aggression in response to alien forces, and yet they haven't scanned us or gone to battle readiness. It's as if they are ignoring us.
Considering that the usual response of Tholians to alien species is extreme lethal violence, yeah, that is actually kind of unusual. Let's see if they're willing to talk. Hello? Angry superheated
Attention,
insectoids.
Tholian forces.
I
am Admiral Kuumarke of the LSS Raskava. You have violated Nakul space and are disrupting a critical procedure here. I'm instructing you to cease all activities and explain your presence in this system immediately.
Yeah, the Lucari are technically independent, so it's a Lucari starship rather than a United starship. It's politics. Let's just leave it at that. She could have been politer about that.
The border violation is inconsequential. Our work takes priority. We will continue. Do not interfere. Your continued presence is unnecessary.
And the Tholians are as chatty and polite. Actually, no, I'm lying. By the Tholian standards, this is actually pretty polite.
The loss of this star is acceptable to us. Further discussion is irrelevant. Leave now or you will be fired upon.
That's more like it!
Tholian vessels are going to battle stations. They're moving into attack formation.
Classic Tholian diplomacy. Oh yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna have to yeehaw this.
Battle stations. Tactical. Aim to disable, not destroy.
Well, we're trying to be nice
I'm not
about
sure
this.
they'll reciprocate that courtesy.
They never do. Alright.
We need answers, Captain, and it's rather difficult to get them from the dead.
Understood. Firing to disable only.
Okay, weapons to overload. High speed pass. And call in the Hollow Fleet. And if you're worried about the stream having just picked something up, don't worry, all those codes are used and invalid anyway. Hey, look there. Pull up again. Target the next Tholian Old Weaver. Weapons to overload. Hard back to stop me overshooting. And punch a load of holes in his hull. There we go. Alright. Crack repulses away to clear the web nodes. Lock onto that next Orb Weaver. And also intercept his torpedo. Factory repulsors are handy like that. One-shot automatic point defense.
Now maybe we can get some answers.
Starting with the fact that they appear to have a space-time wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey dimension debris
The Tholian
thing.
flagship did not engage us in battle. Instead, they remained on station, diverting all non-essential power to their web generator systems. Even their shields are down. What are they doing here?
Trying to contain the swirly would be my guess.
Preliminary scans suggest that the Tholian flagship is creating an incredibly powerful energy web lattice around a spatial anomaly. There is no target vessel within the web.
because it's targeted at the anomaly. Turns out the Tholians actually know what they're doing. Yes, Swirly is bad. Swirly is very bad. We should probably have asked them. Mind you, it's the Tholians. They weren't going to answer if we asked politely. Alright, scan away. Let's see what happens. Let us poke at things we should not have poked.
The source of the multiphasic waves lies within the Tholian energy lattice.
Oh dear.
Furthermore, the waves are increasing in intensity, accelerating the decay of the Nakul star's core.
Cool. So they're shoving the Nakul under the shuttlecraft. Okay. Any particular reason why they're throwing the Nakul in front of the planetary extinction event?
Left unchecked, this procedure the Tholians are conducting will cause a complete collapse of the stellar core, resulting in a supernova.
I thought I heard the Agnus Dei being played in the background somehow.
I believe a boarding action is in order. We'll disable the Tholian web generator on board the flagship to stop the procedure. I've sent transporter coordinates. Prepare your away team for action. I shall meet you aboard the Tholian vessel.
Can't we just beam over and ask politely what they're doing? Or raid their computer core? I mean, there might well be a good reason why this web generator is up and running. No? No?
I'm quite aware of Tholian hospitality.
Thank you.
Cool. I've experienced it firsthand at your side, aboard Caldano's ship. You will need my expertise on this mission.
Aha!
I'm afraid I won't take no for an answer.
Well, be like that.
Captain Onvame, remain on Overwatch and report any changes to the Tholian vessel.
And, you know, if they do raise their shields... Oh, wait, they can't. They're using everything to keep the web generator going, aren't they? This can only end badly. Let's do it
An
anyway.
acceptable risk. What matters most is stopping that procedure and saving the Nakul Star. Deal with any unforeseen challenges as they present themselves. Agreed?
No, not really, but I'm getting railroaded, aren't I? Alright. Commence the descent upon the Tholian ship. Also, everyone, make sure you packed your environmental suits, because it's probably a balmy 500 degrees over there. And yes, I do mean Celsius. Oh good, everyone did pack their environmental suits. Excellent. Alright, what do we got?
Let's make haste. The Tholians will muster their security forces once they detect us, and combat could lead to our EV suits being compromised.
That would be
If that
bad.
happens, we won't last long in a hostile environment here.
Agreed. What's our
Let's begin
move?
by scanning the access terminals in this chamber. Find one with main computer access and use it to get a layout of the ship. Once we have that, we can identify the best route to the web generator system and disable it. Let's start with that console over there.
Well, it's preferable to looking like seared, pressurized steak, Barrett, which is the alternative. Right, Tholian terminal. Scan, scan, scan the Tholian terminal. With a medical tricorder.
That console is dedicated to life support only. No access to the systems we're looking for.
Okay, poke another one.
We'll have to try another.
Already on it.
This is a medical console, keyed only to Tholian anatomy. Try another console.
Okay.
One of them is bound to have access to the data we require.
Did we just accidentally board a Tholian sickbay? Also, grab those anatomical records. We don't know much about
Got it.
Tholians.
Gather what information you can before the Tholians lock us out of the system.
Okay, let's do this. Dino, thank you for the follow. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Right, what do we got?
Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system.
Okay.
Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless.
In other words, this ship was specialised for this mission, which means the Tholians have sunk a stupid amount of resources into building this, and therefore we should probably be trying to find out what that anomaly is and why they're so, you know, desperate to contain it. No? No? Okay, fine. Operation blow shit up and deal with the consequences later is go!
Right so. Judging by the power readings, we can follow the spine of the craft down this corridor to where the web generators are. Unfortunately, that chamber is locked during use.
Well, I have a phaser.
There's an engineering node nearby. We may be able to cut the power to the web generators from there. Once the system is down, we should be able to gain access to the generators and disable them.
Okay, if the phaser considered involves wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, dimension hopping beer. Yes, it does, which is why I would quite like to know what the story is before I break something important.
The engineering node is through that door and down the hall.
However...
Watch out for security. The Tholians know we're here now.
Oh, good. So, on top of breaking space and time, we're causing another diplomatic incident. Yeah, terrific! Kuumarke, you're a lousy planner.
Tholian security ahead. Neutralize them so we can access the computers in this node.
Hi guys, can you be reasonable about this? Phaser's on stun. Please tell me the phasers are on stun. Does this thing even come with a stun setting? I have to admit I never really bothered to check.
We're clear. Let's run a bypass on that console while we can.
Okay, I think we're good. Alright, access engineering. Alright, bypass in play. First circuit is cut. Second circuit path is severed. Third node is isolated. Fourth node is offline. Fifth node is done. Right, bypass is complete. Alright, how they tweak the mods on this setup. So they built the whole ship around it. This is clearly important.
This is remarkable. The webs are somehow penetrating multiple dimensions simultaneously. They appear to be solidifying elements of space-time between these dimensions, repairing damage to the very fabric of reality.
So what you're saying is this is important and we should not be breaking the web generator. Of course not.
There are two spinnerets, shall we say, that emit the energy used to generate the web in space. They'll need to be neutralized. Once they're done, we can disable the web generator's primary core, and the entire system will be offline.
Kuumarke really is grabbing the idiot with both hands in this episode, isn't she?
Unfortunately, no. Their security is blocking access. We'll need to bypass that at a nearby security node.
Nah, it breaks it up, Dale. I'm actually okay with that.
Wait a moment. I'd like to access the astrometrics console.
Oh, good.
Find more data on the anomaly.
Finally, she starts thinking with her brain instead of her phaser. Doesn't look how I use phasers. They always seem more like a Polaron lot to me. You know what I mean. Okay, what do we got?
The Tholians have compiled a detailed list of space-time anomalies throughout known space. Judging by the star dates, they've been at this for quite some time. Centuries, in fact.
And the Nakul systems had more than its share of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, dimension-trimension, screwball. So...
Yes. This system is listed as a primary concern due to repeated temporal damage to the fabric of space-time.
Absolutely. I wonder if brass has a low-level toxic effect over prolonged exposure. And the Nakul have time travelled plenty of times, which is why the system's fabric is a little bit threadbare.
Indeed. The Tholian distaste for time travel is well known. It may explain our actions here today. According to log entries, this ship has been sent to prevent a trans-dimensional vortex from forming in the system.
And they consider this trans-dimensional vortex to be worse than the ship's the system's star going kaboom. Have we considered that they might have a point here? Or is Admiral Kuumarke about to have us jump off the slippery slope again?
Let's access this science console. I have a theory.
you know.
Out! More Tholians!
Great. Well, come on, guys. I wonder if... Now, where's my secondary fire on this thing? Who cares? Put them on ice. And then remember that I actually have my own medical abilities. Come on. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Phasers firmly on stun, please, people. Oh, have you had it? Okay.
As I was saying, let's access this console. It may provide some key information.
Yes, let's. Let's also loot the place dry. Don't worry about the corpses. I'm sure they're not actually corpses. It's just my HUD editing them out for clarity's sake. Access the archives. Okay, protomatter modification. Oh boy. Is our anomaly a Bale scream? I have no idea. But it's certainly serious enough that we might actually want to be taking the Tholians seriously here.
It occurs to me that protomatter could be used as part of this process.
We're just going to be over there. A long, long way over there. If you're going to touch protomatter... Hi, Tuma boy. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The problem with the Tholian method is, ironically, time. The time it takes for their web generators to repair the damage to space-time is allowing for the generation of the pulse waves.
Okay.
The more damage is repaired, the stronger the waves become.
So we get hold of the Tholians. We suggest that we have a way of improving their method to both fix the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey trimension screwball and not blow up the star in the first place. They might be more receptive to this if we hadn't shot about a dozen members of their crew. I'm just saying, Admiral.
I believe the integration of protomatter into the process could hasten the repair time considerably, to the point where the pulse wave generation would be minimal, if not eliminated entirely.
However, thanks to our diplomacy earlier, they might not see it this way.
Agreed. But it's the best idea I have at the moment.
Good, good,
I'd
good.
like to study the web generators more thoroughly before we make a decision neither of us can live with.
Okay, works for me.
I have what I need. Let's proceed to the security node and unlock the doors to the web generator.
Works for me. Oh, that's a very fancy door.
Look out! Ambush!
Of course. Yeah, I don't think the Tholians are inclined to listen. Everyone, please tell me your weapons are on stun. Ignore the fact that you're using TR-116's. Mirror, have you really been down without a weapon? I'll fix that in a moment. This is what happens when you don't check your... Oh no, there we go. Yes, I'm sure we can set bullets to stun. Probably set bullets to stun. Come on, down you go. With that, and next writes our node. Now then. Nope. Right and
Security
up.
node is on the other side of these doors. Let's clear the room and get to work.
Would that be the room with all the red blips in it? Hello, angry Tholians. Alright, freeze them up. Try not to die horribly in the process. Funnel them all back into the corridor and get to work. There we go. And... ow. Fine. Metaphasic radiation away. Yes, I'm... The phaser was absolutely on stun. You didn't see me just vaporize a Tholian. Absolutely not. That was just a rendering error.
Everyone, gather up. We need a plan.
They're never friendly. Okay. Disregarding friendly, shall we settle for moderately less lethally asshole-ish? And yes, I know, language.
And here we are. I'll need some time to bypass their security system.
Okay, get to it.
Please do. I prefer to face as little Tholian hospitality as possible, if you don't mind.
Says the woman who advocated a full-bore boarding party onto their ship. Well, at least she's gone away from shut the web generator down and to hell with the consequences. Teleport it? Absolutely, Leggins. Yes, the portable beam me up is definitely an improvement for Starfleet. We did adjust the brig's environmental settings to Tholian norms, did we? Did anyone check the ensign and tell them to do that? I'm sure they'll do it. Come on. Pour it on, everybody. I know we all look the same under the environmental suits, but I'm trusting the AI knows what it's doing. Okay. Almost through. Just another couple of waves of angry, crystalline, superheated insects to go. This is why we never invite the Tholians to a drinks party. I don't even know what Tholians drink.
Some days, I wish I'd remained in the lab.
I remind you that this was your idea, Admiral. Oh. It's got me! Whee! Liquid lead. Ah. Fair enough. Ask a question, get an answer. Okay, guns are up, and okay, right, Tholian motives. Right, now can we go for the... Depends on the liquid, Luigi. Did Durana ever tell you how he grilled Drex around it? No, I never heard this story. Alright, Tholian motives.
Security bypass in effect. And I found something rather peculiar.
Let me guess, it's all our fault somehow.
It appears the Tholians have no system to denote trans-dimensional differences in cultures. While they are aware of other dimensions besides this one, they simply do not consider the denizens of those places to be any different from those here.
Neither do we. I mean, a sentient from any other universe thinks as clearly. Unless they're from the mirror universe, in which case sod them all.
An anomaly created by the Terran Empire is grouped in the same range as one created by the Federation.
Ah.
Because of this, Tholian actions taken on anomalies in other dimensions could lead to trouble here in ours. Such actions could be seen as acts of war.
So what you're saying is that every time Lita pokes a hole between dimensions, hauls Terok North through, gets it shot to pieces and runs away again, the Tholians don't care and don't bother drawing the distinction. Great. How many times does that happen a week? Okay. Poke the door. Also, loot everything. Then poke the door.
Proceed with caution. There must be a reason those doors are locked when the device is in use.
Flesh-meltingly lethal levels of radiation? Insanely low temperatures? Oxygen atmosphere? The entire fabric of space and time getting put through the ringer and being turned into a pretzel? Who cares? Let's go find
Main
out.
web generator is ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Apparently, it's just a security thing. Oh, and help, thank you. Right, let's put everybody on ice. And then you know how the Tholians hate people messing around with the fabric of time and space. Yep. Let's go mess with the fabric of time and space. Turns out the 30-16 is a 30-6. Hey, it's a convenient caliber. And that was the whole point of the design, wasn't it? Make it low-tech, proven centuries-old technologies. Well, better just tap Kuumarke back up to health. And scan her. And I really, really need to remember what all these little buttons are for. Actually, that would be a nice thing to have for the science abilities. Have a distinction between medical abilities in, say, green, and active science abilities in blue. Alright, what's the plan?
We need to get to the spinneret controls in 2 adjacent rooms and shut them both down.
Can't we just pull the plug here?
Doing so could overload the bypass relays and send a power surge into the vessel's warp core,
Okay,
resulting in a breach.
that would be bad.
When both spinnerets are deactivated, we can return here and safely disengage the primary projector.
Suits me, although I'm still not sure disengaging the projector and letting the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey dimension-trimension spinny thingy get loose is actually a good idea. On the other hand, what's our body count at now? 50 unconscious Tholians? I mean, diplomacy is,
Spinneret controls are ahead. Disable them before more security arrives.
I doubt the Tholians are really inclined to listen at this point. Hey, would you lot stop trying to use me for a tug-of-war contest? Oh, down the walls, that's a nice touch. Yoink, right, on ice. Zap everybody else. Just remember, we're not vaporizing them, it's a portable beam-me-up. Also, I probably shouldn't be standing in the red circle. Okay. And are we clear? We are clear. Webmaster gets knocked down, he's stunned, and I like this gun. Right, poke prod, poke prod. Spinneret is disabled.
That's one spinneret offline. Let's get to the
Tholians are
second
incredibly angry. Alright, through here quick. Never mind. That could be worse, and I'm not sure how. Alright. Oh, hey, Kuumarke's on the floor. Right, metaphasic radiation away if I can. There we go. And then pop back over the ridgeline and commence pew-pew once again. Remembering to duck every so often whenever my shields go down. Yoink. Are we clear? We are clear. And they're mostly unconscious. Kuumarke, you back with us? Yep, good, fine. You know what? As a gesture of goodwill, I am not going to loot the place dry. I mean, let's face it, we've already conducted a hostile boarding action, jeopardized the fabric of reality, assaulted multiple Tholian crewmen, beamed a few of them off to my brig, which I hope we remembered to adjust and totally didn't vaporize them or flash freeze them. That would be very bad. But no, petty larceny is indeed completely unforgivable. We are the good guys, honest. I like this door though. It's got a nice, almost webbed aesthetic that kind of suits the whole
The spinneret
Tholian.
controls are just ahead. Disable them.
Thank you. Right, freeze down. All in the automatic reinforcements. And then everything else goes to, well, phaser. Just remember, set phasers to diplomacy and don't let them do an armus on you. AI's having an interesting time with these corridors. Is this the revenge of the 3-inch high hexagons again? Get back here. Off. Thank you. Pew 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 pew. Oh. Okay, pop a med tricord, keep me in one piece. And then just hammer down the soldiers with primary fire. Okay. Could I have an unstun, please? Thank you. Metaphasic radiation away. Med tricord deployed. Yay for science. And room clear. Except, you know, right up to the moment where I flip the switch and it won't be. Indeed he does. Alright, hook the spinnerets.
Well done.
There we
Both
go.
spinnerets are offline. Let's go shut down the main web generator.
Alright. Main generator is back in here, and hopefully my teammates are in here as well. Hey everybody! Hey, Lysa. Hey, Mira. Give me a second. Let's drop out of first person, regroup bridge officers, and just beam everybody into the room. Now, how do we turn this off? Discuss shutting down the primary. Kuumarke. Yeah.
Right. We need to disengage the primary projector from the main web generator now.
Okay, and what's stopping you just flipping the switch the other way when we leave?
I'll use an encryption algorithm to lock them out of the controls. That
Okay.
should buy us the time we need to implement a better solution to the problem.
Fair enough. I'm impressed that she knows how to reprogram a Tholian operating system, but mine is not. Alright, disable the primary projector. And get everybody in here, because I suspect the moment we do this, things are going to get... How can I put this? Hyper-violent. Regroup bridge officers. There we go. And disable projector. Poke prod, poke prod, poke 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 prod. There we go. Generator is off, and I suspect we have just doomed all of
The
causality.
lead web generator is inoperative. We did it.
Hooray, where were you hiding? Uh-oh. Where were you hiding
their
that?
shields. We're trapped.
I hate to say I told you so, but, I told you. Oh.
Your arrogance. Your insanity. You doomed us all.
Oh. Okay, then. Well, at least the environment suits came back on. Right, well, we could be reasonable about this. Hello? Lord Kaskin, I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding here. Would you mind telling us what all the fuss is about? And no, fine. Okay, first one down, stand clear, focus the bridge officers on Kaskin. And what is that red thing? Oh, hey, it was pain. Alright, drop a medical tricorder and also proceed to get everyone back on their feet. Vaguely. Approximately. Come on, pew him down. There we go. Don't stand in the cone. There we go. Right. Oh, hey, I'm webbed. Lovely. Could we break out of this, please? That would be appreciated. Thank you. Right, deploy decoys, call in Ensign Rock, and then proceed to remember where I left my revive options. There it is, Alt 6. Okay. Get Talons back on his feet. Get Mira back on her feet. And if we could endeavour to distract Lord Kaskin while I'm busy doing code whites on everybody, that would be appreciated. Alright, pop a freeze on him. I doubt it'll make much of a difference, but everyone's almost back up and it's cleared the AoE. Mind. Revive, revive, revive. Welcome back, everybody. Metaphasic radiation away. Don't stand in the cone of instant death this time. Okay, mostly in the cone of instant death. Get a tricorder scan onto him. And drop the deep freeze again. This does actually work remarkably well against everybody, not just Tholians. And Lyasara, be reasonable about this. Get yourself up.
Cease hostilities. I mean you no harm.
Okay. Now that we're done shooting everybody to pieces, can we please talk?
Hold your fire. I am now the ranking officer aboard this vessel, and I wish to discuss matters with you peacefully.
Okay, works for me. I mean, he should be just unconscious. I'm pretty sure we have the phasers set to stun. Not sure about the bullets, but the phasers definitely were.
Correct. Long ago, I traveled alongside the crew of the USS Enterprise under the command of Captain James T. Kirk. While among
Okay.
their crew, I was given the designation Bright Eyes by my good friend Nyota Uhura.
Temporal Investigation's going to want to talk to you, so is the historical branch, and frankly so is every single cadet and eager-eyed ensign. But right now we have a problem.
We realize that you were trying to repair an anomaly in space-time here, but your procedure is damaging the Nakul star to critical levels.
However, we think we can get a way for everybody to win, assuming we don't just spend the next few hours shooting each other while either a star explodes or the universe collapses. One or the other, take your pick.
I am prepared to hear your proposal, Admiral, but we must speak quickly. It is only a matter of time before my fellow Tholians on other vessels regroup, and you will find they are not as understanding as I am.
We'd noticed. Admiral, what crazy, half-baked improvised plan have you got for us this time?
I propose a coordinated effort between our ships and yours. We can integrate a proto-matter matrix into the web lattice your ship generates, increasing the speed at which the rupture is seen. By doing so, the frequency of pulse waves generated by the repair process will be reduced to acceptable levels, ending the damage to the nearby star.
And everybody's happy, right?
Yes. I believe the Admiral's proposal will solve both problems efficiently, but we'll need to move fast.
I mean, it's only a matter of time before the boss wakes up, let's be honest.
Use these access codes to override the encryption and re-enable the web generator.
Okay, spinny thing is go.
The web generator is back online. Let's coordinate next steps from our respective vessels.
Okay, and let's also get out of these environment suits. Yay! Yes, the big boy was most unhappy to see us. Okay,
We
now
have
we
a
need to...
situation. The Nakul have detected the Tholian force here and have dispatched their fleet to our location.
This is what happens when you don't keep the locals in the loop.
Quicker than you think, unfortunately. Though I gave Representative Katek every assurance that the situation was under control here, he refused to believe me.
Great.
He said the Nakul would deal with the Tholians, and if we got in their way...
Okay, fair enough, understandable. The Nakul and the Tholians don't get on, but really right now your star is about to explode if we don't get this sorted. Hail the rest of her.
I take it you've heard the news.
Yes, we might have to shoot up some Nakul. This is a great day for diplomacy.
Bright Eyes and I will do our best to implement our plan. But we'll need time and protection. Any Tholian vessels you can restore to battle readiness will be of great assistance.
Okay, fair enough.
Here they come.
Lucky
Every
us.
Tholian ship repaired will be an ally in this conflict.
Restore Tholian ships if possible. We need all the help we can get.
Yep.
Remember, aim to disable, not destroy.
Well, we'll play nice. Half-court rules for now, with no need to go jungle ball. Right, except, oh hey, it's actually a multi-flank assault, isn't it? Alright. Repairs are almost complete. Let's see if we can snag another frigate in before this goes sideways. And we've got a frigate rolling in. Okay, going to combat mode. And calling in the back. Alright. First frigate disabled. Lock onto that one. Weapons forward intense. And cruiser command to weapons up. Frigate disabled. Switch onto that destroyer. Petrion node going. Port shield implode. That's fine. Get repairs going. Loop high. And target... Oh no, we need to drop the distortion first, don't we? And don't be in the cone, oh pain. Never a good thing when an NPC pops a cone o pain. Okay. Get the forward guns back on. I really need to fix that camera. Okay. Go evasive. Fire at will. Brake high again. Hammer down onto the distortion. Strafe it, then loop back. And roll onto the destroyer. Gives me an active scan, and then fall intense, get he's disabled, straight through into the frigate, disable that on the quick, and the Akos is firing. Okay, Trillion is back online, fall intense again, and we're clear. Possibly. Is the web holding? Oh
We
dear.
have taken heavy damage. Our web systems are offline.
And there goes the universe.
We're being pulled in! Can't...
Well, this is bad.
On Vame, the Trillion. They're gone.
Yep. And unless we fix this anomaly, we're right behind them.
Our web generator is offline, and we've suffered critical damage. If we don't seal the vortex soon, we may not get another chance.
Let me guess. Expanding wibbly wobbly timey wimey that will consume the entire quadrant in short order.
The vortex is destabilizing the star at an accelerated rate.
Oh.
If we do not seal it soon, the star will reach supernova status.
Well, that is mildly less terrible than the entire quadrant going to pop, but only mildly.
Right. The protomatter matrix is stable, so we need to reinforce the Tholian web lattice as soon as possible.
The one that we just broke.
I have sent the schematics for web stitching probes to you. Deploy them around the perimeter of the vortex. Each one will extrude a protomatter thread to my vessel. When all 6 probes are in position, we can energize the web and seal the vortex.
Hooray! And the Nickel Star?
Admiral Kuumarke and I believe that sealing the vortex in this manner will allow the star to regenerate back to its previous state. But we must do so soon.
Then let's
Deploy
get this
the stitching
done.
probes at the designated coordinates.
Alright, probe 02.
We need to energize the web soon in order to save the Nicole Star.
Working on it.
Place the stitching probes quickly. Then energize the web.
Alright, forget
Web
shooting
projector
at the
established.
Nakul. Okay, probe 01.
Web projector
Away.
link established.
Oh, that's very pretty. Right. Can I get this deployed? No. That's rather annoying. And here's me hoping we could have done a disco and just yoinked forward, beamed it in, and then yoinked back. Oh well, full impulse it is. Right, probe 06. Away.
Web projector link established.
Okay, probe 05. Away.
Web projector link established.
Probe 04. Away. Angry Tadari
Web projector link
frigate.
established.
Hopefully not that angry. And... oop. Brakes. There we go. Probe 3 away. That should do the trick.
Web projector link established.
Okay, close the vortex.
Stitching probes are engaged. Energize the web.
Right. Anyone got some needle and thread?
All functions optimal.
Protomatter matrix. Initiate. All ships withdraw to a safe distance at once.
Fingers crossed. Right. Anomaly is sealed. Do we have a working sun? Okay. Things are less terrible than they were. Now can we get back to our original plan to re-energize the sun with the Tholians not interfering?
It appears I owe you an apology. My science team informs me that our star has been saved by you, the Lucari, and the Tholians.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll ignore the fact that you were shooting at us while we did it.
Our wish for a revitalized star will have to wait until more research on our star's instability can be conducted. Though it seems we have a new wish to make today.
Let me guess. Everyone who isn't a Nakul out of the system now. Thank you very much. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, and don't bother to pick up your litter.
A wish for peace between
okay.
the Nakul and the Tholians. Today we saw Tholians risk their lives to preserve our sun, despite our belligerence. If they are willing to do that, perhaps they will be willing to broker an end to hostilities between us.
Nobody tell him the truth, that it was one Tholian and everyone else was just fighting in self-defense. So, Bright Eyes, please tell me there hasn't been a counter-mutiny yet.
The vortex remains closed, and our forces will be returning to Tholian space shortly.
Ah, good. How's your, lord?
As a people, we are reluctant to work alongside non-Tholians, especially on matters we believe to be a result of their negligence. There will be many questions about today's events from our leaders. I will encourage them to put aside their xenophobic tendencies and collaborate with the Alliance on the Vortex issue.
Good luck with that, mate. You're gonna need it.
It will not be easy, to be sure, but it is an effort I am willing to make, no matter the risk to my career or standing. I trust you will do the same when your leaders seek a solution to the problem.
Well, yes, but I think I've got the easier end of the deal. I mean, my leaders aren't likely to flush me out of an airlock for suggesting this. Yours? Possibly less certain.
Very good. I shall leave you then with the words of an old friend. Live long and prosper.
I need to look this guy up. Alright, Admiral. Well, we are down your friend, aren't we?
There are days out here where the beauty, mystery, and excitement make all the work and sacrifice worthwhile. And then there are days like today.
Yep, but nothing galactically significant has exploded. Although we're going to have to try and see if we can work out where your friend went. Hopefully it wasn't, utter annihilation. Hey, it's worth a shot.
Of course. And today we risked all. But not everyone lived to see our success.
Well, maybe. You know how these things go. Unless you actually see the explosion or you have a corpse, they ain't dead. And if they're Vulcans or Klingons, sometimes even the corpse won't cover it.
Indeed. May the captain and crew of the Traloon find peace within the light. In Lucar's name.
I'm sure the Nakul will give them a statue.
I spoke with Bright Eyes earlier, and we both agreed to share all of the data we gathered today freely to anyone willing to work on the Vortex issue, regardless of their affiliation.
Hooray!
Now is not the time to hoard information. Now is the time to act, before the vortices cause irreparable damage to space-time.
Of course, the cynic in me would like to point out that the knowledge needed to close said vortex might also be the knowledge needed to, poke open a few vortices in inconvenient places, like, say, the middle of Sol, or 40 Eridani. Details. Either way, we are done with Wish Upon a Star. Let's get back to Sector Space and go debrief the Admiralty. Told you they're not dead. What do we think? Mirror Universe?
Status report.
We have survived a transdimensional shunt, Captain.
I like the bridge.
We are operating under emergency power, sir. Warp and impulse drives are offline.
Restore main power as soon as possible, Engineer. What is our current position?
Unable to verify, Captain. None of the nearby star systems appear on our navigational charts.
Whoops.
Run your scan. Look for any recognizable systems.
Sir, incoming warp signature detected. Unidentified vessel entering the system.
Any sign of hostility?
What do you think?
It is beautiful.
Incoming hail, sir.
Let's see what our new friends have to say.
Well, they're not dead. I'll call that a good start. Thargoids? Maybe. Alright, let's...
Starfleet Command
There we go.
has placed a high priority on repairing the numerous reality vortices you've discovered. Analysts are working on a list of vortices to close, based on their level of stability and potential danger to the systems they're located in. Admiral Kuumarke will spearhead this operation, but she'll need your help once the time comes to begin the vortex repair procedures. I'll be in touch when the Admiral is ready to go.
Okay, so... we actually have a mission that didn't turn into a hilarious disaster with which to start a season. Yay! Etc, etc. And we have a new console, Tholium Crystalline Interlacer, physical dot hold, boost Tetrion damage. I don't have a ship that's using a Tetrion build. I might have to develop one. Oh well. Worth thinking about.